7. Start 30 minutes, I'll see you there.
What's going on, beautiful people? Welcome back. It's your boy Blue, and we're here back for week 7 of the NASCAR iRacing Series, NIS Series Open race here in Texas. Race starts in about 48 minutes, and we will get on the track and start practicing soon. Getting the stream kicked off early. I'm still trying to finalize on a few settings on the stream. But hopefully you guys are doing great and are ready for this week's race at my home track, Texas Motor Speedway. I'm also actually going to be at this race this weekend. Me and a great friend of mine are going to be heading out to Fort Worth, Texas on Sunday to watch this race in person, in real life. So pretty excited about that. That's why I'm really excited about this week, about this race. Hopefully we have a good race this week. I feel like we're in a sort of slump, like a mini little slump. But ready to climb out of it. I've already put in over 100 laps of practice preparing for this race. Right now we're just kind of watching some of the other guys turn laps on the track. I'll be ready here in a second. We will actually be doing 2 separate streams. So we're going to be streaming this short little practice session here, and then we'll actually restart the stream for the actual race. So just FYI, don't be surprised if you get a second notification if you have the little bell on for the actual race. So don't feel bad if you have to skip out, because this will just be strictly a practice video. This race will be 167 laps. So I'm assuming it will take us about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, depending on how many cautions we get, which I don't think we're going to get a ton. This is definitely a very challenging track to handle, but I don't think we're going to see that many cautions. I think early on we'll see quite a bit of cautions, but once everybody kind of wrecks themselves out, I think everyone else will still make it. So we're going to be getting on the track here real soon. Just give me a little bit to get everything set up. It was kind of a last-minute decision to actually stream the practice. I was going to be practicing anyways. I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and get the stream stuff out of the way so I can just focus on the car and focus on racing. How about that? How about that? So this is week 7. It's pretty cool because I'm actually seeing some familiar paint jobs, some familiar cars. We've been racing. This will be the 7th week we've raced in this series this year. If you don't know, this series is following along with the real-life NASCAR Monster Energy series. So they did have an off week last week for Easter. Hopefully you guys had a great Easter. And then this week we're picking it back up in Texas, and next week we'll be in Bristol. So we really need a good race because if you thought Martinsville was crazy, Bristol will probably be equally as crazy as that. So we actually just jumped in here right after some iRacing fights already happening. within the practice session. Some trash talking. I think it's going to be a very interesting race. Not really sure how many people have registered for it yet. This is the Thursday afternoon race, so it's not as popular as the others, but still should be a pretty good race. 113 cars went into the grass. You'll see that happen quite a bit also. Uh-oh, we got somebody else wrecking. Not sure who that is. That is the 37 car. Get us some practice music. Sounds good, IFR. Thank you. Welcome aboard, my friend. Walking Fruit, welcome aboard. Graeme Porter, good to see you. I am almost ready to get on track. I am almost ready to get on the track. All right.
New fastest lap for De Jong, 28.6.
Xfinity Series. When is that? That should be on Saturday. No, yeah, that should be Xfinity Series. Should be on the. That race should be on a Saturday. We're actually only going to be watching the Monster Energy Series race this weekend. All right, I'm ready to go. I think I'm ready. Let me make sure that I'm ready. Let me go through my checklist here. My stream checklist.
The guy ahead has just done a 29.3.
YouTube, we are live on YouTube and on Twitch. You guys can hear me all right? Perfecto. Alright, cool. Alright, let's get in the car. And I'm going to get my my chat ready so I can actually see it while I'm in the car. Uh-oh, I think I'm laying down. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to move my... You actually can't see the chat on screen, but I'm moving my chat around so that I can actually read what you guys are commenting when I get a chance. Raise. Let's see. Turn the color off, though. Alright. Okay, so... my first go right here is just really, I'm going to try to run a 10 lap run here. We're going to run the bottom line, 10 lap. That's my goal. So I want to do 10 laps on the bottom, and we're going to see how the car feels.
There's traffic behind.
This is race trim, not qualifying trim, so we're not really worried about qualifying. Got somebody wrecking behind us. So we're in the bottom 10 laps, and then we're going to return, and we're going to go to the pits and kind of analyze how that went. And then we will return and try doing the high line. I did some races in the trucks earlier today, and I'm noticing the high line definitely you can get some really good straightaway speed, and also you can get some you can save your tires. So we're gonna be trying that. Most of the practice I've done so far has all been on the bottom line.
P23.
And already going up the track, you can see at the bottom my best lap so far has been a 28.6, which is it's okay. I want to get into the 27s. So my goal as far as time is the 27s. So I'm actually going to switch this to session best instead of all-time best. We're not worried about that right now. Pretty hot track too. Let me know, guys, if that music is kind of weird. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about that. We won't have it in the race. It'll only be in this practice session, practice live stream. We will not have any music playing during the race. How many laps is the Red Bull series? What series is that?
That was 30.5.
You talking about the what's it called?
You're currently 1.9 off the
Red
pace.
Bull. What is it called? The Rally Cross. That's what you're talking about. Red Bull Rally Cross series. I don't know. I mean, I haven't not done a race in that yet. I want to though. I want to give it a try. Did some dirt racing yesterday. That was fun. Actually finished and won my first ever dirt race last night.
29.4.
Pretty freaking dope.
P24. That last lap was a 30.2. That puts you 1.6 off the leader's pace.
Why does it say lap 18? We definitely have not been doing 18 laps. Yeah, I am suffering. This is why we practice right here. This is why we practice. My entry is horrible. What's up, JC? Good to see you, man. Oh, F1. You mean F1 series, not the Red Bull series.
You're now 1.8 seconds off the pace.
Formula 1 and Red Bull are, Red Bull is a team within F1. So I wouldn't call it the Red Bull series. I think is Bahrain this weekend? I know Formula 1 may be racing again this week. I'm not 100% sure if that's this week or next week.
That lap was at 30.5. You're now 2.0 seconds.
Pushing so much in the center. Right now we're 24th fastest within this practice session. It's not very good. I should have paid attention to what lap we came out on. I don't even know what lap we're on.
That lap was at 30.8. That puts you 2.2 seconds.
Really pushing. I feel really slow in the center of the corner.
B24. You're currently 2.0 seconds off the leader's pace.
Wow, we are 2 seconds slow versus some of these other guys. That is really bad. Graeme Porter, let's have a cookie. Thank you for that. Thank you for that donation, bro. I really appreciate that, man.
Fastest lap for De Jong, 28.5. Last lap was at 31.4. That puts you 2.8 off the leader's pace.
2.8. That's almost 3 seconds slow off the leader's pace. I'm gonna get as close to that white line as possible. Woo!
One inside, one inside. Clear, clear.
Thing is sliding around.
That was 31.3. You're now 2.8 seconds off the pace.
I've got a car wrecking on the backstretch.
Record. Come on high, come on high.
As you can see, if you watch the cars that are faster than me, you can see where exactly they're faster. And that time he's actually just faster on exit, right in the center of the corner. We were almost about the same speed, but they didn't really pull away on exit. It made it just have been driver error though. Holy crap! Where were you going? That dude was driving so fast. Just ran us over completely. Alright, well, let's see. How many laps did we do? That is why we practice, and thankfully this is practice. Just that. Alright, there we are. I'm at 16. Blue 116. Got taken out by the Instagram car. Of course, we got double tapped by the Instagram car. Nobody cares how fast you are. Was I just going like really slow? Cause like look how fast he came up with me. Bam. Alright, so we did 1, 2, 6, 15, 24. Yeah, we did 10 laps, so that's perfect. Let's take a look at the tires. What else do I need to do? So I'm gonna go back out and try that again on the high line this time. Oh Jesus! Somebody just wrecked. I want to watch the replay though. This is gonna happen to somebody in our race. Hopefully, it will not be us. Uh oh. Bam. Alright. Let's see if I can track. How much time we got left? 34 minutes to get it right. Alright, I'm gonna try doing a high line. Some high line practice. Exactly, Randy. That is why we practice, sir. That is why we practice. Yeah, that Instagram car is gonna crash 40,000 times. That's correct.
There's a car behind. Take care. Rejoin him.
What's up, IF Streams? Can see, bro. I forgot to check the track temperature. It's all good. So let's see what it feels like driving right up on that line right there. It's about as high as I want to get for now, and then we'll move up the track if we feel that we can, and if we feel that we need to. I'm not really sure where the best line for the high line is. Look at that! Look at that! Session best lap, just from running high. Look how much faster we are up here. That was a 29. That was actually very slow. We don't want to be in the 29s. Oh, got a car wrecked on the backstretch. He's gone. So there's two things we can do, and I need to actually be more consistent with my outside line. But we can either do the wide arc, where we start on the outside and we scoop down to the bottom, or we can do where we stay on the top the whole time.
1.4 seconds off the pace.
Like that.
All clear.
Now we also probably have newer tires than that, guys, so I'm not gonna pretend like we're like freaking fast right now. We may not be. But I haven't done any practice at all on the high line, so that's what we're doing now. Walking fruit is in the buffer zone.
You've just done a 29.9. You're currently 1.4 seconds off the pace.
Uh-oh, wrecking ahead of us. He saved it. He's okay. Yeah, so like I said, we're quite a bit slower than we should be anyways.
B25. That last lap was at 30.2.
Again, we're not really racing for hot laps. We're racing for
pace.
Consistency, and we're trying to find the quickest way around the track during the run, throughout the run, and not just in the first 2 laps. We're not going to win this in the first 2 laps. That is not the plan. He got that Starbucks Wi-Fi.
That lap was at 30.7. The leader's just done a 28.5. You're currently 2.2 seconds.
Yeah, this track
off
must
the
be
pace.
mad hot. I gotta check the temperature when we get back in the pits.
You're now 2.1
Phoenix
off the pace.
1168 with the donation. What is this game called and how much? This is iRacing, and before I even go there, thank you for the super chat donation. Appreciate that, boss. I need to add you guys' name. I decided to do something new and I'll probably mention this again in the actual race stream, but I added. I'm going to start adding all the people who send donations. I'm going to send your name. I'm going to put your name in the description, like forever. As you can see, if you look in the description already, you can see my Patreons. I'm going to add the YouTube sponsors too. I haven't finished that list, so if you've ever donated to me and donated to my channel, whether it's been on YouTube or Twitch, I'll be having your name down in the description from now on. So just be looking for it. But anyway, so this game is called iRacing. You can download this game from iRacing.com.
B25.
Oh, he's wrecking ahead of us.
And
how much it costs is it's a subscription-based game. So it costs. I think you can actually get like a some type of. They have like discounts for new members. So check out the website, and you can probably get like I don't know, $5 a month, something like that, for your first few months. I don't take my word for it because I don't remember exactly how much it is, but it is a subscription base. And it's a lot of fun though. I definitely recommend it. If you love racing, if you're one of those people who are more of like a simulation level racer, like you want to like do like simulation style races, you don't just want to race with people who just wreck you, like this is definitely the game for you. Not saying that people will not wreck you, they will, because people are flawed and they make mistakes. But yeah, this is where you want to come. Alright, we're getting close to the end of our 10 lap run, and we're going to bring back to the pits. I may actually stay out for a little longer.
That lap was
just to see what the tires do.
You're now 2.5.
I don't feel like I've actually mastered this top line yet. I haven't mastered the low line either. I haven't mastered this track in general. But I want to make sure that I got it. But what I'm thinking I like though is I think actually what we'll do is we'll do a wide arc. So we'll start here out here by the wall.
Was at 31.1. You're now 2.5 off the leader's pace.
Let it roll out. Oh, there it is. Where they the wall. Yep. And then boom. That's what happens. If you hit that wall, that is what's gonna happen to you right there. So you gotta be careful not to hit that turn 2 wall. When you hit the turn 2 wall, your car is going to want to go straight to that inside backstretch wall. So anyways, don't do that. We got 27 minutes to race start. We are gonna hit pause here for a second and move to the official race practice. This is not actually the official one. It's not the practice. So we're gonna move on to that. But before we do that, we're gonna take a look at our lap times and watch that epic wreck we just did. What's up, Nosyno Gaming? Good to see you, man. Oh, good question. How hot is the track? Thanks for reminding me. 98. So hot. It's hot. This track reminds me a lot of Atlanta, when we raced at Atlanta earlier this season. So pretty hot. I would prefer this track temperature to come down a bit. I would prefer us to race in the 80s. Because 98 already feels slick. Hotter than this would be horrible. It's already bad. Hotter than this would be horrible. And if we could come down, the lower this track temperature comes down, the easier this track is to be to drive. Alright, so we are going to move on to the other session. So just real quick, I'm gonna hit quit and I'm gonna join in the other session. I'll still be here. Just hold on.
Can you hear my heartbeat calling? Can you feel the love we're falling? Just take my hand and take me home tonight. Throwing caution to the wind. I'll take a chance and let you in. Just take my hand and take me home tonight. We defeat all impossibilities. Yeah, you and me. We'll take our hearts and run free into the
guy behind has just done a 28.9.
All right, let's get out here and do it. We have 23 minutes left to get this right. So I'm gonna get back out here. I'm actually gonna do some more highline racing because I'm really more interested in the long run rather than the short run. Oh, before we do that, let's check the top track temperature.
The guy behind has just done a 28.7.
93, so very similar to what we had before. It's about 66 degrees outside and track temperature is 93, so that's a little less. So you may see me put together some faster lap times than we did that last session just because the track temperature is a little bit cooler. So, and it should be a little bit easier to handle the car. I say easier, but it's not easy.
Pit exit's clear.
Oh, that's what I get for looking around. Oh yeah, I said highline. I'm already on the bottom. I do want to run a quick low line to see how fast we are on this track. Sadly, I don't know setups well enough yet to actually hit the apron a little bit. Sadly, I don't know setups well enough yet to make adjustments depending on the weather. Wish I could.
The leader has just done 28.7. B13.
Got a little bit loose right there. So we're like really cruising around the 29s right now. That's not where I want to be.
You're currently 0.9 off the pace.
That's why right there. See how I pushed up the track? That's going to lose a lot of time doing that. But I guess we're going to do another bottom line run.
B15, you've just done a 30.0.
We're already in the 30s on lap 5.
3 seconds off the pace.
There it is. And there's the inside wall. It always comes right after. I think we blew the engine too.
They got to get a fire truck out there pretty quick.
All right.
The fire and ring car there.
Bam. Oh, somebody else wrecked too. So you gotta be careful that doesn't happen in the actual race. So we're sitting in 16. Oh. think we're like 14th fastest at the moment. 29.54 is our fastest lap. We definitely should be a whole lot faster than that. Try that again.
All right, inside there. Clear low, clear low.
Oh, look who it is. Oh, he's flashed all over the place though.
P17, the guy ahead has just done a 29.2.
Come on. Push it. Was a little bit faster. Progress.
P18, that lap was a 29.3. That's your fastest lap today. That puts you 0.6 off the leader's pace.
So we're only actually 0.6 off of the leader's pace, so that's not as far off as I thought. We were 3 seconds off earlier.
The leader's just done a 28.4. The guy behind has just done a 29.4. That was 29.3. You're currently 1.0 seconds off the pace.
Door. Don't use that air, watch the middle. Clear, clear.
Oh, whoa!
You've just done a 29.7.
We have damage though, like we actually hit him. We had no X's.
You're now 1.3 off the pace.
You're good.
What's up, Dylan? Good to see you.
What the fuck, man?
See if you guys recognize any names from last week once you get in the race. Let me know. Point them out for me if you recognize any names in the relative that we raced with in the last 6-7 weeks.
Last lap was a 30.2. That puts you 1.9 seconds off the pace.
Alright, so our tires are going away, so we're not going to get much faster than this. Oh, man.
Coming up the track. Clear low, clear low.
No, it's normal.
One inside, one inside.
So I would pit down,
P21.
you know, and get like new tires, and it'd be a lot easier to drive this thing, but I actually like to stay out on old tires because the truth is, in the real race, you're going to be out on old tires a lot more than you're going to be on new tires. So it's funny that a lot of people practice on just new tires. I'm like, well, we need to get used to how the car is going to handle on old tires.
All right, inside there. One inside.
And in traffic too. So I actually want to stay out because as you can see, we're getting passed by people, passing people, so it's good practice. I haven't actually done like really much race practice, so I want to get around some traffic so I can already get myself prepared for how that's going to turn out in the actual race. You know, dodging accidents, dodging stupid drivers, things like that. So far, we haven't really run into any, I would say, stupid drivers.
Sorry about that. Loose on the bottom.
Heads up, there's a car exit in the pits. P23, you've just done a 30.6. You're now 2.2 seconds off the
You can see
leader's
on our
pace.
hood right there, we have a little bit of left front damage, I think, from that one car who hit the wall. Seems that we got into him, but I don't think it slowed us down, so I'm gonna ignore it for now. Keep running it.
Okay, Caleb, there's a car exiting the
Randy,
pits,
do I
heads
know a
up.
song called Jesus? I believe. I'm not sure. Maybe. There's a lot of songs that say that.
That puts you 2.5 off the pace.
Oh, you're going low. It happened. Not bad. That was cool high. It was like fucking him off the wall.
13 minutes until race time.
That was 30.8.
Oh, we drove that corner there. Real fast car behind us.
5 seconds.
Oh, look how fast that guy is. Holy crap, what did you do to that car?
Knocked him.
And there's a wall.
Getting ready
In case you forgot where it was. That's
I
the
don't.
case.
We set up pretty good, I think. Hopefully we get him up.
Like, what did he do? Like, I want to know. I mean, he's drifting the corners, though. But he's a third place car. Like, he could barely keep that thing together. He's drifting. He's crashing, but...
That was 32.1.
Inside. There you go, clear.
You're currently 3.8.
Like, and they make it look so easy, so smooth. Like, I want to get my level of car setups to that level where, like, you're just freaking killing it. Look at how fast. Well, actually, I'm on old tires too, so that's another thing. I'm actually like 3 seconds off the pace
There's a
because
car
of
leaving the pits.
those old tires. But still, like, those guys are going. Take a look at their lap times here in a little bit.
23rd place. That lap was 31.4.
So we've already we've been on these tires for what, like 10, 12 laps now, and we
You're
definitely feel the
3.0
difference. So we gotta find
off the
out
pace.
where is this car the fastest on these old tires. I'm thinking that the Highline's gonna be the place to go. So I'm changing my relative to session last lap.
Heads up, there's a car rejoining.
So what I'm gonna do is right now I'm gonna go low line here.
You've just done a
Never mind.
31.2.
That
Puts you
Car's coming.
9 seconds.
So we'll go high line, I guess, and see if we're any faster than that last lap. Oh, in the wall. Not gonna save it. Not gonna save it. All right, well. Phoenix 1168. This song is called Incomplete, I believe. I would assume. I don't really know, to be honest with you. All right, take a look at our laps. That was a 1, 2. Yeah, that was a 10-lap stint. So I definitely was feeling a whole big difference in the way the car handled around lap 14, 15. Almost saved it. Almost did. I just put a little too much wheel in it. A little too much wheel in it. Alright, hold on. I need to do something to set up, and I don't want to show you guys. Don't want to show you guys. See, what can I change to make the car... What can I change, guys, to make the car turn a little bit better in the center? I want the car to turn a little bit better in the center. Doesn't feel horrible everywhere else. I do want speed. Thank you, Justin. Appreciate it, bro. I just changed something that completely screwed up my setup. I'm back. All right.
We get an ambulance to the back stretch, please.
Ambulance to the backstretch, he says.
Immediately. There's traffic behind.
Immediately.
Keep your wits about you.
Pronto.
I lifted that unit so hard.
Door. Still gonna be there. Clear.
I'm running high line this time. And we're gotta change that back to session S. So in practice, it can be very misleading when you think, oh, my car is faster than this guy. Well, you don't know that guy's been running like 20 laps on those tires, and of course you get faster than him. Ah, turn. I really can't decide where I want to be. Like I said, I was going to be the outside line. I keep coming back down to the white line. It just feels right.
B24.
Sorry, friend, watch.
It just feels right.
How you doing today, Mark?
I'm doing alright.
We're actually about to get our fastest lap of the session, maybe. Yes. Just a little bit faster.
In there.
B25. Your last lap was at 29.2. That's your quickest lap.
That is
And that's with arc in it, so I may have to try that.
That puts you 0.9 off the pace.
Help, he's out there. Not, he's there. He is there. He's getting ready to get his help. Here, try to slow it down.
This is why we practice driving in traffic.
Just
He is right there.
Still out there. Still there. That wheel jammed up on the outside though, so that might help our row.
Ah, okay, that was you. That was on you, bro. That was on you.
Clear, clear,
Oh, here we go.
clear,
My
clear.
dirt tracking.
Currently 1.6 off the pace.
Dirt tracking it. Got it. Saved it. Didn't hit anything. I could technically just keep driving, but these tires are trash now. Alright. Alright, 7 minutes left. Alright, I'm gonna watch the replay. I wanna know who that was. Not that it matters. I know he didn't wreck me on purpose. He's probably practicing too. Like when you're on the edge of staying in control yourself, it's very tough to be side by side. So I'm gonna do my best to avoid being side by side as much as possible in this race today, because I already know myself, and based on practice and things like this happening, I don't want to wreck anybody else or get wrecked. So look at this, we're giving each other plenty of space. He comes down pretty tight on me. I'm barely holding on to it, just because I know I am. I'm trying to give him as much room as possible. Guy getting as close to the grass, and let's see, watch that back again in slow motion. Yeah, he just came down a little bit too much. Usually when you're on the outside line, you actually want to stay above this dotted line. If you're on the outside line on the front part of the track, you want to actually stay above that white line to give the car on the inside enough space. You want to give him this entire lane, because really I should be right on this line here, and if I had come down a little bit more, this would not have happened. But I pretty much own all this. This is my space, and as an outside car you can drive a bit out here, but it's all good. I mean, again, this is what we practice, and I think he saved it too, drifting it. Like I said, I did some dirt racing last night. It was a lot of fun, and the whole race was just that. I'll probably be posting a piece of it on Instagram later on. I did record, not the whole thing. I just recorded me winning. All right, let's try it again. Another thing about practice too is you get really good at, like, this is where we practice saving. You know what I mean? Like, I know that I actually was able to save it, but you guys, I've wrecked this car. I've probably gone to 20 cars practicing at Texas where the same situation or something similar happened and I did not save it. And because I've been through the you know, the bad side of that, I've practiced, and I know what to expect from the car. It gets out of control now. It's not gonna say easier to save it, but I kind of know what to expect.
B27.
And I have a better chance of saving the car now. Yep, Tokyo drifting it. He's gonna go high there. Oh, he's already wrecking. Oh, we made it though.
All clear. All clear.
Holy crap, nobody touched him. He just went around. What's up, NTV? Good to see you, bro. Welcome, welcome. This is the pre-stream. Oh, hard in the wall in turn one. Oh, we're going around two. Everybody's wrecking.
Now 1.7 seconds off the leader's pace.
This is why we practice. This is why we practice.
Oh,
I didn't hit him.
clear.
Hit everything else. I didn't hit him. It's just getting worse. The longer this session goes on, the worse this is getting. I think the car's okay. I feel like the suspension, the front end suspension might be a little jacked. But I think we're okay. Oh, he's disappearing. He's all over freaking track. Oh my god!
Clear. Clear low.
That puts you 2.0 seconds off the pace.
Alright, cleared it. Good job, buddy.
Alright, we got 3 minutes left until the race starts. So practice ends and the race begins.
You've just done a 30.1. You're now 1.8 off the leader's pace.
Yeah. Oh, inches from the wall. At least it feels like it. So slow compared to some of these guys.
There's a car leaving the pits.
I'm not blocking you. I'm not blocking you.
Pull that air, go down as best you can. Clear.
328. That was a 29.9.
You just have to back
You're
off.
currently 1.5 seconds off the pace.
We'll get an intro on the actual stream. This is just the pre-stream. You just joined in with us, guys. This is just the practice. The race will begin in 2 minutes.
That one was
we'll be switching over
30.1.
to
You're now 1.7
race
seconds off the
stream.
leader's pace.
Go, buddy. Pull that air.
I'll be
go
ending
down
the
as
stream
best
and starting it back
you can.
up. Oh, he's
All
wrecking.
clear. Go high,
Flipping.
coming high.
Dead. So I think the track temperature is about 93. This definitely feels better than
There's a car
98.
exit in the pits. Heads up.
It's still very slippery though.
That last lap was a 30.8.
Let's hope we don't have a repeat of
That puts
Atlanta
you
where
2.4 seconds
track
off
temperature was
the pace.
104 or something like that.
Door.
This dude's gonna wreck me.
All
He didn't.
clear.
Oh, he wrecked himself.
Door. Still inside. See him right there. Clear.
Yeah, look how fast they are, man. Like, what do you do to that car? Tell me, I want to know.
There's a car leaving the pit lane. That lap was a 31.1. You're currently 2.8 seconds off the pace.
Oh, there it is. There it is. Aye. Alright, let's hope. We've pretty much made, let me say 10 laps each. Like, I think we keep putting together, like, right around 10 laps, we lose it. So we need to get past that 10 lap wall. We got a few seconds. I think we're done. I think as is, we're going to hope for the best in the race and take what we learned and apply it. Watch that one more time, though.
The guy behind has just done a 29.4.
I think I probably just got into the throttle a little too early, and yeah, like once you hit that outside wall, like you can try to save it, but most of the time you're on for the ride. You're on for the ride. But anyways, guys, it is time to get started. Let us see. Yep, it is time, guys. It's time to race in Texas. It's about that time. Yes, sir, Andre. I did the paint job myself. I really appreciate that, bro. Thank you for the compliments. All right, guys. I'm going to be ending the stream, and then I'm going to be starting it back up here in like 2 minutes. All right. So make sure you come back. I'll be back here in 2 minutes for the actual race. We'll be doing qualifying, and then we'll be doing the race. All right. So I'll be back in just a little bit. So thank you guys for joining in for the practice stream, aka the pre-race. So I'll see you guys. See you guys soon. Thank you guys. Remember, you got 3 choices. Give up, give in, give it all you got. Peace, love, and God bless you. See you next time, which means a couple minutes. Peace.